One of the things that I like to have as an engineer is options. And I love the 500 series because it gives me that. You can get any preamp, compressor, EQ, or any effect you want, and then you can use that signal in any way that works for you. One of my favorites is the SSL bus compressor. I use it a lot on mixes and I feel like it helps glue everything together. And I was able to get my hands on this STAM audio compressor. So I took it to my friend's Frank Socorro studio. He's an amazing mixing engineer. He has worked with Amy Winehouse, Nas, Lenny Kravitz, among many others. Here's what happened after testing the compressor at Frank's studio. After spending a few hours with the compressor, what are your main thoughts about it?
There are some things that I did here with the settings that I wouldn't normally do on this style of compressor, and it actually sounded good. So one of the things that I liked was that when I was putting it on the drums, I was able to do a slightly faster attack, and it was giving me a nice like punchiness, but it was really cool. And then also I was able to go higher on the ratio on certain things, and it still felt good. So I was pleasantly surprised by that. It sounded good. I tried it on a couple of things too. We tried it on guitar earlier as well. And it kind of smoothed out an electric guitar that might have been a little bit harsh on the top. I felt like it did a nice job there too. It was pretty cool.
If you were to use this compressor, what do you see yourself using it most on?
I don't normally find myself using this style of compression on a lot of different things. It's mostly just drums. But today, like experimenting, I put it on vocals and it did a cool thing. It gave the vocal a nice presence that I liked. I think it would just kind of be an all-around compressor. It kind of felt very Swiss Army knife today, so it was pretty cool. So I'd probably just put it on something that I felt like needed a little bit more presence. That's probably the word of the day today, is presence. Everything like that I kind of did, I was getting a little bit more presence out of it on the drums, on the guitar, the vocals. So I think that would be the word of today.
How did the build quality feel?
Oh, it felt great. I love the detented knobs. Those are great. Who doesn't love a detent? That makes recall easy. Back in the day, you had to write everything down, and so detented knobs make it a lot easier to recall gear. That's actually nice. And for my setup, it'd make my life a lot easier. Things click.
Final thoughts on the compressor and the tonal qualities of it.
For the price, it's very, very nice. I think it's punching above its weight. I like it. Again, presence is the word of the day here. I think the presence that it was adding is super useful in any situation. I definitely give it 2 thumbs up. Overall, super happy. I was kind of really impressed with it, actually. You might have to leave it here.